I believe in the importance of education. Life in Mexico has never been the best. I lived in my parents' ranch in a little town that didn't have much of anything, not even a school. The people there give little to no importance to education, which is why my parents must have felt forced to make the decision they made. At the age of 2, I was brought to the United States along with my 2 older brothers. We were deprived of many things, for example, learning about the places where we're from or being able to grow up with our aunts, uncles, and cousins. I will never forget seeing the smile on my friend's face as she screamed, "Nana!" when she saw her grandmother at school. I remember one time walking away from my friend while she was hugging her grandma, a tear rolling down my cheek as I thought, why don't I have a Nana too? I did have a Nana, just not with me. My brothers and I were brought to the United States because my parents knew that education is important and that it is crucial that we get it one way or another. They knew that in the little town where we lived in, we weren't going to find it. My brothers and I weren't the only ones who lost something though. I mean, sure, we were deprived of a couple things one way or another, but our lives didn't change much at that point, and if it did, we didn't realize it. At that age, we didn't really comprehend the seriousness of the situation, so to us, our lives didn't change. Theirs did. A lot. Both my parents had lived in Mexico their whole lives and had their families there as well. Obviously, their families are really important to them, but for my parents to have left all that and to bring us here just for a better chance of getting an education, in their eyes, education must be really important. Words cannot explain or show the appreciation that I have towards my parents for all the things they did for us, all the hardships they had to endure, being here with 3 kids and having not a penny to their name. It couldn't have been easy for them, yet they carried on because they knew what was best for us. After analyzing everything that it took for my parents to get us here, I began to understand that education is indeed important. When applying for a job, why else would they ask what our education was or how high we went with it? If it didn't matter, they wouldn't ask that particular question. Clearly, it must matter. Like my family, there are many other families that leave everything behind and come to the United States in search of a better future for their kids. Education is a huge part of every single person's life, and everybody should understand that. This, I believe,